In this video, we are going to take a look at the brand new AI agent, Manus AI, and determine, is it truly the magician that it's all made out to be, or is it really a mad scientist ready to destroy the world? Well, this is a brand new model released on March 6th, 2025, and the world is already going crazy over this. At the time of the recording, I'm recording this just a couple of days after this, and already the servers are overloaded. You can no longer get the free trial without an invite code, and people are going crazy about this. Let's dive into this, and I'm going to share some of my initial thoughts about Manus AI. So for starters, this is the website for Manus. The actual web address is manus.im, and you'll see that Manus is described as a general AI agent that bridges minds and actions. It doesn't just think, it delivers results. So you can think of this now as the first real general AI agent. And the difference between Manus and other AI agents is that in addition to you giving it a prompt in terms of telling it what you want it to do, it will not only give you information back, but it will complete the task. And there are some incredible use cases that I'm going to dive into here in just a few moments. What is really fascinating about this is when you look at the benchmarks, GAIA, this is a benchmark for general AI assistants. It is a way to measure how different AI assistants perform. And what you will see is that they have compared Manus AI with OpenAI. And you can see Manus is in the dark color here. And you can see that in all cases, Manus outperforms OpenAI. Now, what can this actually do? This is where we can talk about whether this is a magician or if this is just mad science. You can think of Manus as an AI agent where you are standing high above it and you are looking down and you are telling it what you would like it to do. Not only does it give you that information back like OpenAI does, but it actually carries out that function for you. So it will look at what you're asking. It will determine a game plan. It will determine the strategy. It will then go and create all the coding. It will then go and create the output, and you will be left with a product of what you have asked. Let's jump into some of these use cases and see what is going on. The first one that is highlighted on their website is a trip to Japan in April. This integrates travel information, personalized itineraries, and a custom travel handbook. If we click on that, you will see that Manus AI is taking these instructions about creating an itinerary. It is going through and creating the itinerary by doing research. You can see in real time what Manus is doing over on the right side of the screen. You can see it's looking at historical sites, cultural experiences, attractions. Then it's talking about a 7-day itinerary. It is going on and on and on. Because this one is a demo, I can actually skip to the results. And what you will find at the end of the day, it has given you a 7-day itinerary all planned out for you. In addition to that, you can click on the view files in the session and you can see that there is a Japan travel handbook. You can see that there is a to-do list. You can see that there is all of the research on Japan that is relevant to your travel. It goes on and on and on. As far as I'm concerned, this use case definitely counts as magic for me. And so this is definitely one notch for the magical uses of Manus. There are a ton of other use cases here that you can explore. Research. This one is fascinating to me as a cosmetic injector. Here, this use case is looking at researching a particular cosmetic brand. It looks at detailed research on this skincare ingredient. And not only that, it is then writing a YouTube script so that you can use that for your social media. You can see that here it's asked for the scientific literature and it is now doing its search. You can see the different websites that it is browsing through and it is creating and collecting all of this information. Again, to save time, we'll skip to the results and let's look at all of the files in the session. We have a to-do list. This is what Manus used to generate this incredible task. So you can see it went through research plan, information gathering, source analysis, more information gathering, a report compilation, review and finalization, and then the delivery. Let's go back and look at the other files. Here is a comprehensive report on that particular skincare ingredient. Here is a YouTube video background, and it has broken down an outline for a YouTube video. It goes on and on and on. When it comes to education, I think this is a really important one as well for healthcare providers, because we want to be able to educate our patients. If we look at this particular use case, an interactive transformer course, what it is doing is designing web pages that demystify transformer architecture. Now, the topic isn't so much what we're looking at here, it's the process, because of course, we could create a course about anything, about filler, about Botox, about PRP. And so if we click on this sample, you can see that the task is to create an interactive web page that explains this particular topic, transformer architecture. Let's skip to the results, and you will see that here, in this case, it has created this interactive website. Let's click on this to view it. And here you go. It has created a course. You can click on Start Learning, and now you can work through a course. And this has been created all from Manus. As far as I'm concerned, this one is magical as well. So here's another great one. If you are looking to hire some people for your practice, whether it is office assistants, whether it is MOAs, etc., this is a way that you can use Manus to screen resumes. In this particular use case, you can see that this is hiring someone, and what has been done is resumes have been uploaded to Manus. Manus is going through all of these resumes and then sorting, classifying, and ranking these resumes based on the type of candidate that you have requested. If we skip to the results, you will find that it has created a list of potential employees, ranking them. And if we look at all of the files here, you can again see the to-do list. This is what the Manus AI agent did. It extracted resumes, it created an Excel template, it extracted text, and so on. Ultimately, when we look at the Excel spreadsheet, then you find that we have the name, we have the phone number, we have their location, we have their education, we have years of experience, skills, etc. And the important thing is that it has gone through this and it has ranked all of these potential employees from 1 to 20, and now you can reach out to them in that way. Manus, this looks to be like a magician to me and not simply a mad scientist. Now, however, when playing around with this, there have been reports of episodes when this agent has not worked. It has crashed. It has not been able to complete a task. And that's where the mad scientist bit of it comes in. This has only been released a couple of days ago, and it is going to get better. So it will be interesting to see, as more and more people get their hands on this, how it can function in our scenarios. For healthcare providers, I've given you some examples, taking these use cases and modifying them a little bit, but use your imagination. Please comment below and let us know, how do you see using this tool in your practice? If this has been helpful, hit the like button. If this has been helpful, subscribe, hit that lovely little subscribe button, and I will be sure to keep you updated on things that I learn and how we can use it for our healthcare practices. Take care and talk to you again really soon.